Over here at the steel yard today. Thought you might enjoy seeing this. This thing's been sitting here as long as I can remember, which is about 30 years. Set up for working in a scrapyard with rails, it looks like. They refurbished this. The last time I saw it, it didn't have any of the windows in it. They put all that back, painted it up. I don't know if that's the main engine or a pony engine to start it. Air compressor or what? Ah, it looks like to be I'd say that's an electric generator. Big cable. I wonder if that fire extinguisher is in date. I don't think my wife will let me put this in her front yard, but it's a great piece of yard art. Now this looks like a proper scrap yard. That looks like a piece of 6-inch round. Let's see what else they have. Gate parts, door frames, that looks like a nice foundry piece. Wonder what that costs. Some sheets and stuff like that. Pardon me. You know what a piece of metal like that round would cost? That round piece right there, do you know what it would cost?
It's $38 a foot.
$38 a foot for that?
Sir.
And that's what, 2 feet?
Yeah. Yeah, that was a customer, he wants that one.
Oh, he does?
The other one, he's going to go inside space.
Oh.
So we got 2 more pieces back there.
Okay, I'll go look at it.
Probably a little bit longer. I think the other one's like 2 foot long.
Yeah. Well, I'll go check it out. Thank you. That's a pretty good price, $38 a foot. And we got some rounds and some square stuff. All this is probably 836. Nothing fancy. Some purple marked and some blue marked. Don't know what that is, but this is an old steel distributor here in Houston. This whole yard's been here like God knows how long. And they've cleaned it up a lot. This used to be so overgrown and just loaded with all kinds of stuff that couldn't find anything. Looks like they've straightened it out and made it nice. Three and a quarter by 40 by 40. They make a heck of a table. Four by 8 sheets of 1 inch thick. Grating. Here's some more pipe. Square columns, more round bar, 3 inch, quite a fit. A lot of people go through and like to go through antique stores and stuff. This is a heck of a lot more interesting to me. Kinds of plates. Octagon shaped bar. What I need is something to make risers out of. Now they don't have to be solid. It's just easier. You don't have to weld a top or anything. I'd like for them to be at least 6 inches because it spreads the weight out over larger areas. It's say it's on a little bolt, but if I put a foot underneath it, it'll spread it out nicer. There's some heavy angle. Some more 3.5 inch thick. And here's some rounds. Those are all 3 inchers. There's a 5.5. 4 3/4. These are about 20-foot pieces. This would be handy if you were building a building. More grating. C-channel. I wonder. You see this stuff here? This is parallel to this surface. I have some pieces that I'm building a router slash plasma torch maybe out of, that are 8 inches, but they have tapered legs where they taper in like this, and it's bugged me for years. I think I need to look around and see if they have any of this stuff in an 8 inch. I'll head over here and look. Sorry for the bouncing. All I had today was my phone. Didn't plan on coming over here. Well, that's... Here's something. See how this makes a 90-degree angle right there? That's what I need. I think I'm going to have to come back with a trailer. That is 10 inch. That's what I need right there. What I actually need is that. That would make my life so easy. Actually could use it. Back of my truck right now is a 185-pound anvil. Of course, the guy that I bought it from made me look like a wimp. He picked it up and put it in my truck by himself. See what they have over here. More plate. It's like some galvanized 1/8 inch stock here. What they use this for. All right, let me do some horse trading. What I found at the scrapyard today, a proper scrapyard. Can you guess what they are? Okay. No cheating. Time's up. That first piece of metal up there is 24 inches tall by 24 inches in diameter, 1/4 inch wall, and is going to be the outer casing for a foundry. The piece right beside it replaces these pieces, which are the side rails for my plasma / router table that we're building. These I've been dragging around for about 6-7 years now, fretting over how the angle right here is tapered on both the outside and inside. Well, on one side I have to weld legs, so those are going to have to be tapered. And on the top I've got to run a rail, so it's got to be shimmed to taper, and I just didn't like that. So while browsing today, I was pleasantly surprised to find this parallel leg C-channel. That channel right there is flat on this surface and parallel to this surface. It's also deep enough where I can put a water table and still be able to put wood routing on top if I need to. Then that's a whole bunch of risers for my new lathe. It's 9 feet of 6-inch. Another thing I found today was this little baby. It's a Peter Wright, and I don't know how to decipher the weight markings there. It's got some other markings down here I'm going to have to figure out. But supposedly around 168 pounds. Those markings here will tell me for sure. And the face has very little wear on the edges, some sharp. It rings very nicely. A farrier bought it from another farrier, and I thought it was darn good shape. Can't see like that. How about this? I ended up paying $650, mainly because that's all the free money I had left. The guy came down from his original $900. I didn't want to, beat him down, but it's all the money I had to spend on this project, so he agreed. He even loaded it up, picked it up by himself. That was worth an extra $20 to me. I'm going to show you. I came up with that idea, making those edges like that, to increase the length of the rail on top. Those came out of one 20-foot piece of material, and the new piece is the same, so I'm going to have to do the same thing. But if I cut them like that, I increase the overall length of them by 6 inches. So if you ever got to stretch your material and you can do that, that's a good way to do it.